Shalom and welcome to Simas of Torah. This year is entitled Daf Yomi B Batra Kuf Nun Dalid. Fascinating discussion in the Gemara. A child dies tragically, 13 years old, and before he died, he sold off some property. And now the relatives are saying, wait a second, this should be part of the family's inheritance. Because when he sold it, it's true he was 13. But he was not halachically a gadol, because a gadol is only when you're 13 and have shtei sarot, signs of maturity. And we're claiming he didn't have it, so it wasn't a proper sale, because certain sales, especially land, is only when he's halachically a gadol. And we're saying he wasn't a gadol. And therefore, that sale was null and void, and it should still be part of the family inheritance. So what do you do? So Gemara discusses it, and it's a fascinating question. Shulchan Aruch paskins in Choshe Mishpat Reish Lamed Hey that we do not go ahead and open the grave to check out the child to see if he has shtei sarot. We assume that the sale was done with eidim, witnesses who checked out to make sure halachically he's a gadol, that he has shtei sarot, that he has maturity, not just the 13 years. Also, it's considered a big act of nivel to disgrace the dead like that. And also the Ramah mentions that, is it going to prove anything? Maybe you're going to open the grave, he won't have shtei sarot. Is that going to necessarily prove that when he was alive he didn't have any signs? Maybe once he was buried, the signs are no longer there. There's a fascinating case that is brought down in the Shulchan Aruch in Yoredei and Hilchot Avelut Shin Samech Gimel. Can you open up a grave in a similar case? And the Shulchan Aruch says, no, it's nivul met. You do not disgrace the dead that way. The Pitchei Tshuva at the end of Shin Samech Gimel in Yoredei says, what about the following tragic case? A woman's husband is missing, and so says, I think there was a grave. He was buried over there in such and such a place. And they want to go ahead and undo the grave and see if he's really dead. They could see that it's him, and she won't be naguna. She won't be locked in forever, where she can never remarry. And the Pitchei Tshuva there in Shin Samach Gimel brings Rabakra the Chavot Yair and brings down the possibility that yes, normally we do not disgrace the dead and unbury and dig up the dead to see if he is this, if he's that, if he was a gadol and a sale was a sale. We don't do that. But to dig up the grave to see if this person is really ploni, and that will allow us to free her forever, as opposed to being an aguna forever, in that case, Pitchei Tshuva brings down a shita that says, then, in this specific case, there may be a permit to open the grave, to identify the person, and allow her to remarry. Shalom.